Hey there friends, I've got a strange game for you today. It's kind of a puzzle game, kind of a storyteller game, but you can put your own kind of twists on the story. With me involved, that's never a good thing. Touch of humor to it as well, maybe a bit of dark humor. Again, maybe that's my fault, I don't know. But I'd like to show you what the game is like, and stick around, because the stories get pretty good. At the end of this book lies a crown. It is bestowed only to the finest storytellers of the realm. Every page is empty, save for a title. It is your duty to fill these pages with the most captivating tales. Complete this book and prove yourself worthy of the title of Storyteller. Let it never be said again in the comments that I can't read. Life and Death Chapter 1. We're going to talk about Afterlife. Seeing the ghost of a lover. Oh, okay, I just killed that lady. And then I can put the, you love the... Oh, no, wait, that's not how this works. Okay. Oh, wait, I think I'm getting it. No, hold on, you're dead still. And Adam, you're there. No, don't shrug, you're supposed to be sad. Oh, it's because he doesn't know this lady. Wait, hold on, I get it now. So there you go, you see, you love each other. Yeah, now you're upset. Okay, that's cool. And then you go here, and you also go here? Oh, no, now he's just sad because someone removed her picture from the grave. Oh, wait, what if I put the love one on again? They can just be like going back to this wedding place. Yeah, and he just bumped into her. Wild. Small world. Small afterworld. Oh, I have to complete them all. Okay, so I'm doing the tutorial backwards then. Great. Seems like me. Yeah, it's like scenes pointing me here. What about that? Yeah, okay. So it's not the same story I'm telling, just to be clear. It's a different one. This is one where he died, and then they dug him up and buried her there. Oh yeah, and this is how you play the game. It all makes sense now. The ceremony. Oh, I need 51 crowns. Will 3 work? Chapter 2. Recovery. A heartbreak is healed. Oh, we got a whole heap of characters here. Isabel is my favorite. They look pissed off, like they've been scheming. Okay, I'm gonna say that Edgar is missing Bernard. You don't miss Bernard? What's wrong with Bernard? No, he doesn't know any of these people. Okay, what about this? You married Bernard. Bernard died. And then you married Isabel instead. But you'll never forget Bernard. Wait, you could do it without any deaths? How the heck could you do that without any deaths? Oh, now she's pissed off. He's like, where's Bernard? Oh, now I'm just breaking someone else's heart because they also want Bernard. And Bernard loyal. What if I killed him off and then he's back as a ghost? I just decided to make it a story about them in love. That's the beginning, middle, and end. Goodbye. A heartbreak is healed. Oh no. Wait, this one should be easy actually. It's the same theme, isn't it? And then they get revived. And then do you have to marry again? Because it's till death do us part? I suppose so. Everyone rejects Edgar. Not Bernard, surely. Surely if he's a ghost, they'd reject him, right? Yeah, that's right. Nobody wants him. Despite being drop dead gorgeous. See, now they'll both reject him. But what about the last one? I got an idea. Then we kill Bernard. And they get married, but then there's not enough space for everyone to reject. Oh, wait. Yes, we've done it! Oh, this is gonna get hard, isn't it? Surviving spouses find comfort. I need more frames, not fewer. Bernard is always the one to die. I just think it's more tragic. There we go. I think that was just a tutorial-y one, wasn't it? Oh, we're at to chapter 3. It's gonna get really hard, I think. Edgar shocks himself. Okay, he gets amnesia, and then I guess sees himself in the mirror, and then he dies. Is that not a good enough story? Or we could have Edgar looks at himself, then has amnesia and forgets, so he looks at himself again. That could be a bestseller. There we go, he's dead. He's a ghost with amnesia, and then he sees himself as a ghost, and he's like, oh, I died. Yeah, that's a good one. Rejected by own spouse. Oh, I can see how this will play out, and let me tell you, it involves Edgar dying, because then they remarry, right? And oh wait, and then you put them in the church together. Does that work? Or he needs to come back first? Okay, so the rejection feels tougher. Yeah, I like that. So he gets revived. Now wedding time. Yeah! Well, not yeah for Edgar. He's depressed as always. He's getting it pretty rough. Okay, that's a wild story. They get married. He dies. He gets revived. She dies. She revives. And they get married. Heartbreak for everyone. Oh, this is gonna be awful, isn't it? Once again, Edgar dies. It's like the first page in all my books. So they love each other. Edgar dies. And Edgar comes back and he immediately goes and marries this other one for no reason. And then she dies because karma. But then, oh wait, I think I can do this. And then Edgar dies from, I don't know, getting hit by a car. And no. The ghost doesn't care. What if we break their hearts beforehand? Does that count as breaking their heart? They're just annoyed. What if they marry first? Okay, they're heartbroken. Excellent. No, you don't get to be heartbroken twice. And then Edgar's heartbroken because Isabel is dead. And the two of them get married. And then Isabel comes back. And then Edgar's like, no, I'm happy. No, they don't want to be heartbroken. Yes, okay, I got the code. It just involves Edgar dying again. So it just had to be she revived in time to see him dead. Oh, that was difficult. I feel like it's gonna get like exceedingly difficult and I'm gonna really struggle. So let's continue on. Lenora drinks poison. Okay, well, can I have them get married first just so Edgar gets screwed over as is tradition? What do you mean you don't know what to do with it? Here, die. Oh, wait. Because of consequences. What if we swap these around? Then will you drink it? Hell yeah. Double poison. Oh god, I think I can see this one already. I can visualize it in my head. So they get married and then she dies and Edgar's like, hey, poison time. It's like a book written by really bad AI. But then suddenly revive. But then Edgar dead from poison. And then what do you know? It's poison time again. Isabel remarries. Well, I don't know how this is gonna go. But what I do know is Edgar's not gonna do well in it. So could Isabel grab the poison? Even in this, before I even add anything in, she's plotting. What does Edgar think? He's just like, oh, I don't know. What could it be even? I don't have a bad bone in my body. Then Edgar has the wine and... oh, wait. They need to fight first. Okay, that makes sense. I thought she'd just want to kill him, you know, because he's Edgar. Okay, you have a fight and then... oh, yeah, there you go. That's all it took. One fight. Remarriage and then a fight, you know, just so you know where that's going. Isabel commits a crime. I'm sensing a pattern here. The face really says it all. Oh, I think I know what to do here. So, yeah. Okay, and then poison. And then the wine. Once again, Edgar. I made sure it was him to die. Last piece of the puzzle. There we go. Edgar dies again. If these were all separate stories I was writing, or chapters of the same book, it would start to feel very repetitive. As soon as you read the word Edgar, you just know he's gonna die. Oh, we have a whole host of new characters, such as Witch, Snowy, and Prince. That's the story. They lived happily ever after, with just a little bit of queasiness. Okay, so is the witch just naturally evil? Like, are you gonna cast a curse? Oh yeah, you are. This guy's too squeamish. He won't kiss the witch, he won't kiss the frog. What's wrong with him? What if you kiss the frog then? Oh no, you just want to laugh at the frog. Oh wait, the frog can explain themselves. Okay, it all makes sense now. Or does it? Prince saves Tiny. Can we just do the same story, essentially? They just kiss? No? He's like, oh, but he's the beardy guy. No one's willing to kiss. What if maybe the old lady? So here's what I got so far. This witch casts a spell on Tiny, turning him into a frog. The frog tells the prince, and they live happily ever after. The place really has an impact on this witch. If they're in the tunnel of love, she wants to kiss him. But if they're in the forest, she just immediately turns him into a frog. Wait a second. Tiny is willing to kiss the prince, but not the other way around? That's so unfair. It says a lot about their friendship. He won't kiss the witch to save his friend either. Oh, that was the only way we could do it, by manipulating him. I didn't even know what I had solved there. That's not a good sign. Witch becomes the mirror's favorite. Oh no. It's weird because you kind of gotta learn what the tiles do. Like this turns her back, so she wants to put a curse on the other one, I guess, because she's pissed off, like understandably. Her mirror has eyes for another. Yeah, there we go. I'm not sure if that's because they killed her in the cauldron or there was just, you know, no one else to compete with. The mirror praises everyone. Oh, well, good. Edgar's not here. Okay, so the mirror praises Peachy, and then Haiti doesn't get praise from the mirror. So can Haiti push Peachy off a cliff? Yeah, okay, great job, Haiti. Oh, but then I don't have enough room for the frog to push Haiti off the cliff. Or does this count as praise? I guess not, or it would have completed, right? First of all, does Froggy even have it in him? I don't think so. Oh, but the ghost is willing to do it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that was a weird one. We're on to the Manor. Murder. I hope Edgar comes back. It kind of looks like him. Butler's rampage. I just have to piss him off a bit. He already looks kind of pissed off. Okay, he is willing to shoot them. Wait, does he even need motivation? No, okay, I don't need to use the other one at all. I just need to arm the man. Duke feels relief. I don't understand. Like, the butler just wants to kill him. But he isn't picking up the gun. He just wants to, like, look at it. Oh, there we go. Now he's shocked that it's gone. But can we just make him put it back? And then he's happy. What a great story. Detective arrests murderer. Okay, well, let's get some murder going. We already know that the waiter is bloodthirsty. So shoot away. Can the ghost just tell him? Or perhaps can he just see that the gun is missing and then that he's literally hiding behind his back with that queasy smile? No, maybe he's just not a very good detective then. Aha! He got his fingerprints. So maybe if we put that back there and then this here. Oh, wait. Oh, I did it by accident. I like this little ball and chain he puts on him. He's just carrying that around with him. Detective arrests innocent. Well, I think we already get the picture that the butler is the one who did it. It's a repetitive game of Cluedo, this one. So he kills him, then puts the gun back, and then maybe, no, she doesn't want to hold the gun, and maybe just touch it a bit. Oh, but wait, if I swap them around so that it's her that gets shot, yes, he will touch the gun, even after his wife's been murdered. Like, I'm assuming he doesn't know, but he's just like, oh yeah, let me get my prints on this bad boy. There you go, you got the man. The butler goes free, thanks to the king's sheer incompetence. 4 deaths. There is 2 people. Who is going to sacrifice themselves over and over again? Is the Baron willing to push the... Yeah, okay. There's always one bloodthirsty character. I should have known from his little smile down there. So is this just gonna be him repeatedly pushing him off a cliff? He's just spawn camping him. Oh, but that's only 3. Oh no. What, can the ghosts scare him off? Yeah, there we go. And the queen marries. Does it start with kidnap? Wedding? Will you get married? Oh no, she's locked up. Oh, that's an interesting feature. She's locked in that panel. So what if the queen is saved by that prince, perhaps? Yeah, then she's willing to marry. I was trying to solve it without this panel and just have it like this, but she's just kind of sweating in here and he's giving her a thumbs up like she was just in this cage willingly. Whatever you're into, I guess. Everyone sits on the throne. Oh, sweet Jesus, how am I gonna do this? Is the Baron willing to kill the queen? Of course he is. So then the knight would go, alright, he's not happy about it, so we'll make him happier by killing him. And then this guy sits. Yay, that was easy enough, actually. I like this Baron guy. His bloodthirst makes my job easier. The queen marries and I just see this button. Disguise. What's he gonna disguise himself as? Yes, I already know what's going on here. Look, you're taken captive by this furry, I guess. I was gonna say dragon, but obviously she knows it's not a dragon, right? And then can you change out of it? There we go. Oh, this is gonna get difficult, isn't it? Oh yeah, she's still in the cage. Hold on, let's rescue her first and then get married. Ah, there was a bonus for being a fearsome dragon. What's not fearsome about this? Wait, I just swapped this one to a queen and I got a different answer, but it was by accident. So now it goes, the queen doesn't know what's going on. There's just this disguise. She doesn't want to marry him, so he kidnaps her, disguises as a dragon, and the dragon frees her and she marries the dragon. That's such a better story. So now that I'm really good at this game, if we go back to the cellar, there's a bonus one here for tragedy. Someone drinks poison twice. So I can make another story entirely. Like, he sees her grave, kills himself with poison, comes back, sees her grave, and then kills himself with poison again? Yeah, okay. I thought it still had to be like, well, I guess it is the solution. It's just an unusual story is all. It's kind of repetitive. They were trying to get up to a certain word count, I suppose. Oh, there we go. So Edgar and Lenora, I didn't even know her name. I'm so obsessed with Edgar, get married. Isabella gets pissed off, poisons Edgar, who dies. So then she also drinks poison. And because of that, Isabella drinks poison. It's all tragic. I don't even know what these extra points give me other than a couple serotonins. Detective arrests murderer. Oh, we're back with the butler here. So we got gun, ballroom, and witness. We already know the butler is bloodthirsty. I hope him and the Baron meet in some other story. So you shoot him as you do. That's what you seem to love doing. And you were peeping through this drawing. Wait, was he there earlier? Or no, the eyes are the same. Okay. Oh my god, but in this one. So if we swap these around, so then his eyes see it. Yeah, there we go. But come out of there and catch the guy. Perfect. But butler gets fired. Oh, he finally gets his comeuppance, even though, well, really it should be the chair, I suppose, not just getting fired. So I'm guessing he sees him with his gun. Yeah, and he knows he's up to something. But then we need to make sure he puts the gun back, because otherwise he'll just kill him, right? There we go, you're fired. Spouse gets vengeance. How many times am I gonna have to kill this old man? At least once more anyway. There he goes. Then put back the gun, and then you get the gun, and then you get the guy. Yay! He finally gets his comeuppance for real. Report. And there's a bonus on this one as well. Duchess gets butler arrested. So he'll need the gun for sure, right? And then will we just see him with the gun? Okay, so she sees him with the gun and tells the detective. But like, is that a crime? And well, I know he stole, but no, that's not it. So he needs to die. So you go ahead and die. Perfect. But the Duke isn't home. Wait, what the hell? Oh, what if we swap this around? So she tells him about the gun, and then afterwards he shoots her. Yeah, the Duke escapes for once. Oh, this one is all about justice. I hope we're punishing the butler for all I made him do. Let's move on before I incriminate myself. Usurper dies. Now, she seems keen to kill him already. Or is that the thumbs up, you're good in my books? I can't really read her expression. So, I guess Queen gets locked up, and then he just sits on the throne. Like, well, I guess that's it. So can we, like, execute someone? Yeah, we can. Just for fun. He just executes them all. It's not a happy ending, this one. But then I guess she gets freed, and then can they just execute him immediately? Does that... No, you're not the queen anymore. Can you sit on your throne? Is that how you make it official? No, he's run off with it. Can we kidnap him, perhaps? Yeah. Now you sit back there and execute that man. Yeah! By the hand of the knight. Oh no. How can we get the knight to kill him? So if the knight frees her, and then, I don't know, she gets executed? Is he still capable of that? Oh, he is, okay. And then you lock him up. Yeah. Wait, but I'm short one panel. Do I need this one? Does she need to be freed? I guess he doesn't need to, right? Yeah, she just gets executed because only he had her kidnapped. And then there's just a big plot hole where somehow the knight just captures the king and takes the crown for himself, but he's not like super happy about it. But he does get to execute someone, which he is pretty happy about. Knight loses his head. How am I gonna piss off the queen enough? I guess if he took the crown, like even though he's not happy about it, I can make him take the crown. So she's just dead. I'm not even gonna explain it. The story just starts with that. So there is this queen, and then she died, and the knight took her place. But then she came back to life somehow and locked up the knight, even though he was like not keen on the job in the first place. Then she took back her throne and executed it because of a giant miscommunication. Moral of the story, communicate or something, I don't know. The execution. I have wedding, kidnap, execute, amnesia, queen, and baron. How the hell am I gonna do this? I guess we need to give her a reason, so get kidnapped, then give the queen amnesia, and then let her go? I don't know. And then get married because, well, he did save you from himself. And I was going to try and execute him, but actually I think he would be better in this situation to execute her. I think it would be better as a comedy where the baron just got amnesia after kidnapping the queen and he just forgot his whole plan. Queen suffers 4 tragedies. The queen really is the target in this one, isn't she? So she loses her crown, and then maybe she loses her man? Yeah, he's happy to execute. And then maybe she loses her head? That's not enough tragedy, is it? And then she loses her dignity? You know? I got an achievement for it, but it wasn't what I was trying to do. The knight and the queen in the afterlife. But the thing is, if I put that at the start, she won't marry him at all. So it's just a marriage out of convenience, isn't it? Wait, they came back to life. There we go, I got it. So they have to get married first, and then he gets executed. It's not enough that they were just, you know, interested in each other. Even though he doesn't look too interested here, actually. I suppose she is a prisoner. He's probably like, oh, the state of you. You haven't eaten in days. You look awful. Chapter 10, The King. We're making headway here. We're getting through this book pretty quick. There we go, look at that. They're just toxic. No matter how hard you try and forget, you hate each other. Double execution. Oh, affair. Okay, the queen and the maid don't like each other. Okay. So can the queen just execute the king? Oh, yep, sure can. And there goes the maid as well. Or we could do it like this, where, yeah, the king takes revenge. Rags to royalty. What is this? I guess if they have an affair, I'll let the queen see for some reason, but then also execute her. Wait, no, you don't like her. What if the maid kidnaps the queen, and then the queen is, no, the maid's not feeling that. She'd do it if roles were reversed though. What if the king is locked up by the queen, and then the maid rescues the king, and then the king's like, off with her head, and then just marries the other one? Yeah! Not a lot of logic, but then again, not a lot of my stories so far have had logic, so it's not really a requirement. The Baron rules alone. Oh, does that mean he's gonna start throwing people off cliffs again? The maid is just up for marrying anyone. She's just looking for anyone at all. Will settle for the worst of the worst. So in that case, I think we can kill off the queen, and then the king marries the maid, and then the Baron kills the king, and then the Baron marries the maid, and then the Baron kills the maid. Long story short, Baron kills a lot of people for not a lot of reason. We got 1, 2, 3 more chapters to go. I feel like I'm getting pretty good at this game. Bernard drinks poison. No, why would they bring him back just to kill him? Wait a second, what happens to Bernard under the full moon? Bernard, you were hiding a secret this whole time. Then can Bernard murder Juliet? Oh, here we go. Oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting the gravestone. There we go, you turn back and see what you've done. And now, poison for you. Queen gets Baron arrested. Is he finally gonna have consequences? He's back in his disguise. He loves this. So is this it? He just gives her a little scare? Is that the crime? She called in a detective for that? So then he can find the fingerprint and then arrest the Baron. It's like catching Capone for tax fraud. All the stuff he's done and he gets caught for this. Cured of vampirism. All right, Dracula, let's get you all fixed up. Oh, I can make it nighttime. So then, oh wait, no, I want the daytime. It's a vampire. Does this count as being cured? Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, you have to kill the head vampire. I got it now. That took me an embarrassingly long time. I'm just gonna back out of this one. Monster is slain. Wait, which monster? Because we've got Bernard, or we've got Baron. And like, Bernard's a full-on monster, but at the same time, the Baron's kind of a monster as well. Like, that disguise is pretty convincing now that I look at it a bit closer. Wait, no, the werewolf is afraid of him. And then in the next panel, the dragon goes to the professor and is scared. Okay, I got Bernard a gun. I think we're going with this. There we go. The dragon dies. In 4 panels too. Always a pleasure to kill the Baron. Haiti murders father and marries mother? Haiti, where did this come from? And you're telling me Tiny is your father? Tiny is so peaceful. What happened to you? I am your mother. He needs this explained to him. But what if he says, I'm your parent? Oh no, I am your son. Okay. He's too smart for that. I am your father. No, we've got him all confused there. Yes. Oh wait, I think I've got this now. So he needs to be the father. And wait a second, we need Haiti. This is really confusing. To try and marry Peachy. No, hold on. I am your mother. They're both just shocked. Oh no. Okay, here we go. So Tiny and Peachy marry, then Haiti can't marry, and then Tiny comes over and is like, hey, Haiti, I'm your father. So then he pushes him off a cliff, and then they can get married and says, I am your mother afterwards. They just realized Tiny avenges his brother. Why am I in this like family drama all of a sudden? And is your brother Greenie? Or can I just make that up? Oh, I was wondering what was going on. It's because I put they all look the same. I put Tiny instead of Haiti into this role. See, Haiti is just willing to push even if he is the kid's father. I say kid, but they look both ancient. Then Haiti needs to come over and just say, I'm your father to Tiny randomly. And Greenie, you tell, and then Tiny can push push Haiti off the wall. Yes, I'm getting so good at this useless life skill. We only got a little bit more to go before we reach the final chapter. Haiti is murdered by his daughter. It's about time. And who's his daughter? Peachy, I guess? I like how when I put them in here, they're like, we're related? No, go there. No, she's just happy for them now. I removed the first panels and now Haiti's just in a bush watching them. Like, what am I doing with my life? I can get Haiti to push Tiny off a cliff because he's having an affair. And then if Tiny comes from beyond the grave to tell Peachy what happened, and then Peachy will shove Haiti off the cliff? Yes! That was a complicated one. That was tough. The final chapter is just going to be awful, isn't it? Tiny and Haiti wait forever. Okay, can I just put in wait in all the panels and they just wait? Interesting. That's a strange one. Both leave and then return and I just remove them from a panel. Okay. The final chapter. Mad husband. Edgar murders his wife. This is his comeback story. So what if he gets married and then... would she be jealous? I mean, Isabel's always kind of down to murder people, isn't she? There we go. She just murdered her because she wanted Edgar. And now a seance and you find out that it was actually Isabella that poisoned your first wife, and then you poison her wine. Excellent. Lots of poisoning. Mini Hamlet. Tiny murders uncle to avenge his father. Oh, we're back to this family. It's so confusing. Tiny, Haiti, Peachy, Greeny, and Bluey. So how do I make him an uncle? This is gonna be so hard. There's gonna have to be a lot of family ones, right? So let's say Greeny is the father of Bluey, and then Greeny's also the father of Haiti. Does Haiti need an excuse to kill Bluey? I have to really think here on this one. Okay, that'll come later then. What about if there's a wedding, perhaps? Maybe Tiny could marry Peachy, and then Haiti could try and marry Peachy? Wait, no, not Tiny. I need Bluey. Yeah, and then he'll push Bluey off. Anything for love. And then you tell Tiny about what happened, and Tiny will take it from here. Yes, that was a very difficult one. Duke shoots detective to avoid prison. Oh, my lord. Oh, what about this? The king is interested in the Duke's wife. Aha, that'll piss him off. Alright, he already shot him. I love when the panels are already in place and the character just takes care of it for you. So the detective needs to witness it and then confront maybe? Oh no, then he just gets arrested. Okay, what if the Duke then witnesses the detective finding the king? Then maybe he's willing to shoot the detective? No. What about just pondering over the gun? No. He's using his inside voice. I wonder what that's like. What if the Duchess witnesses the murder? Maybe she could tell? Okay, she is willing to tell. That's good. Oh no, and then he just shoots her too. Oh, maybe he has to see. Yes, okay, finally. So he sees her like interested in the king and he's like, oh, I'm gonna kill the king. And she sees that, tells on him, but he sees that and then he shoots him. This is getting very confusing. Wait, is this the very last one? Knight and maid murder the monarchs and have an affair. Oh, they're getting long. I don't know what this means. What is this face? What are you reacting to? I don't understand. This king really has eyes for everyone, doesn't he? How am I going to resolve this? This one is very, very confusing. What if you lock up the maid and then you kill the king? Because then the maid will have a reason to want to kill her, of course. Then the knight frees the maid and maybe the maid would push the queen off the cliff? I'm not sure where this leaves them. Okay, so I have it that they're both murdered and they have the affair, but the queen is the one murdering the king right now and I need it to be the knight. So if I put that in here, or maybe just rearrange them. So this is our story. That kind of makes sense. The queen is dead and maybe the knight kidnaps the king. No, he doesn't want to. What if the king rescues her? Oh, and then he says it was the queen, but instead of killing the queen, he locks up the queen. Yes, they're both just not interested in each other at all right now. But what happens if she then kills... No, wait, the king. No, wait, that's not the right way. Hold on. I guess the knight would free the queen, right? Okay, all right. We're getting somewhere. And now they each just need to kill their counterparts, right? So he'd kill the king and she would kill the queen. And then they just have to settle for each other. What a tragic tale. Wow, I've unlocked a shiny spinning crown. Marvelous. Throughout these pages, you created tales of love, ambition, intrigue, and mainly vengeance. You've proven yourself worthy of the crown and the title of Storyteller. Now it is time to close this book, ponder about the possibilities of the future, and go fill the pages of your own story. I think I'm going to sit down and watch Simpsons.
Thank you. Come again.